Hello, Nari McDiarmid with you, and I'd like to welcome Brian Thornton, Managing Director and Chief Executive with Hawthorn Resources. And Brian, you'll be speaking at MiningNews Select in Sydney. Firstly, what opportunity does Hawthorn present to investors?
Oh, thanks, Nari. Look, I think we've got probably about four prongs to our company at the present time. I mean, the biggest offering is the gold space we're in. We've got a project at Anglo Saxon, called at Anglo Saxon, which is about 150 k's east of Kalgoorlie, at a place called Pingeon, which is an historic mining centre. That's our main project at the present time, and that's our primary focus at the present time as well. The other projects that we've got on our books is a joint venture at Mount Bevan for magnetite with Hancock. We've got a 1% royalty stream on that project, having diluted from an equity position to a royalty stream, basically because of the size of the project. It's a very big capex project. In addition to the magnetite joint venture, we have another minerals joint venture with Hancock and Legacy Iron Ore, which is the Indian government, and that project focuses on other minerals, as they call it, which is nickel, copper, lithium, and gold. So that's the other element the third element of the offering at the present time. The other issue we have is that we're cashed up. We're not short of money. We've got $12 million in the bank, so the company is not looking to raise capital. We're in a very good cash position as well compared to lots of other junior companies.
Well, Brian, you're saying that Anglo Saxon is your current focus, the gold joint venture. What are the features of this project?
Well, it's a historical project. Pingeon was first mined in the 1890s, and we picked up the project in about 2012, and it was basically a stranded project. And there's no mills. There wasn't a mill close by that would accept ore. We did all the drilling to get that project to an MRE back in 2016. We started mining in 2017 and finished in late 2019, early 2020. We mined 50,000 ounces at about 2.5 grams at a starting gold price of $1,650 per ounce compared to what today's price is. So we still made a very good profit. We made $20 million on that project back in 2020. Since that time, we've gone out and drilled it further. In the last 9 months, we finished drilling in November last year. We drilled about 7,800 meters, and we increased our MRE, which we announced in January this year, to 200,000 ounces at 4 grams. So it's one of the highest grade gold projects in the Western Australian goldfields at the present time. We took it from 157,000 ounces at 6.1 grams to 200,000 at 4.1 grams. So fundamentally a very robust, financially robust project for the company. In addition to that, we've got a mining lease, which is granted mining lease on the project. We're within about 25 k's of some new mills being built. Rebecca's being built to our south at 25 kilometres to our south. We've got Carosue Dam's mill about 30 k's to our north, where we shipped our first ore back in 2017 to 19. And we've actually shipped ore to Kalgoorlie, which is 150 k's away. And that's been a profitable exercise, despite the fact that the trucking distance is 150 k's from Anglo Saxon to Kalgoorlie.
Now, you did touch on your other assets earlier, but with the gold price, as you say, a lot higher than it was when you were mining previously, what's your focus in the coming months?
Well, the focus will be Anglo Saxon because we're currently undertaking an optimisation study on the back of the new MRE we have. That's probably ready in about another 2 to 3 weeks' time. Once the optimisation is complete, we'll then take it to a feasibility study, a financial feasibility study, and then look at the next stage of mining. It'll be a fairly significant pre-strip of the existing resource, but we want to unlock at least 150,000 ounces of the high-grade ore to start with, following the pre-strip, and expose that ore to mining. We're looking at a couple of different alternatives at the moment. We might joint venture it, we might sort of go it alone, as we did in the previous exercise, or we might even look at another corporate coming in to help us fund the project and develop the project. That's the focus. If we go back to Mount Bevan, that project is underway. Um, there's an advanced forward works program being done by Hancock at the present time to basically refine the PFS they've done, which was done in 2024 and 25. It's a pretty big project. It's a very big, high priority project for Hancock and Legacy. There's about 1.2 billion tonnes of magnetite there at the present time, very high grade, beneficiating to about 70% Fe. So that project, from our perspective, is a nice back pocket opportunity for the company. It mightn't happen for another 4 or 5 years, but a 1% royalty stream on a magnetite project of that size with partners the size of Hancock and Legacy gives us a pretty nice place to be financially for that project.
Longer term, Brian, what does success look like for Hawthorn?
Well, I think longer term, we've proven to the market that we're a cash generating company. We're unusual in that sense. We've actually generated cash and returned money to shareholders. We've made a dividend return to shareholders back in 2021. We've made a capital return as well at the same time of 4.5 cents a share. So the aim of the company, the modus operandi, is to generate significant cash for our shareholders and either pay a dividend or put that cash back into opportunities, exploration opportunities, corporate opportunities that we see in the market at the present time in the space we're in, which is the gold space principally. So I think longer term, we see that the Anglo Saxon will generate significant cash in today's gold market. I mean, if we look at a cash cost for the operation of $3,000 an ounce, which we think is a reasonable number at the moment, versus a gold price of $7,000 today, there's a 4,000 ounce margin on a significant resource number, which will generate significant cash for the company and the shareholders.
Well, Brian, thank you very much for taking the time to speak today.
Our pleasure.